Good morning, I'm Chitrakar and these are the headlines of the hour. Indra Jatra, one of the major festivals celebrated by the Newar community of Kathmandu Valley, begins from today. Main day of celebration on 17th of this month. The meeting of both the houses of the Parliament slated for today, 2 bills to be endorsed from the lower house, Finance Minister to furnish answers. At least 26 Palestinians killed in Israeli strikes in Gaza. Palestinian Foreign Ministry terms the evacuations a prelude to the annexation of Gaza for settlement purposes. And Paris Saint-Germain remains perfect and prolific in the French league after beating Brest 3-1. Ousmane Dembélé scores twice. One of the major festivals celebrated by the Newar community of the Kathmandu Valley, Indra Jatra, begins from today. This festival, which begins after a lingo with rainbow flag is erected in front of Hanuman Dhoka, is celebrated for 8 days and features various types of dances, chariot processions and rituals. This process is known as Indra Jatra Dhwajothan. Hindu god Bhairav is worshipped at the bottom of the lingo. The festival is also considered celebration of victory over evil. It is celebrated with much fervor, mainly in Kathmandu, Lalitpur, Bhaktapur, Dhulikhel and Dolakha, among other places. The main day of Indra Jatra this year is on the 17th of September. As the head of the country, the President observes Indra Jatra by worshipping Hindu lords Ganesh, Bhairav and the living goddess Kumari. The meeting of both the houses of the Parliament has been scheduled for today. 2 bills are scheduled to be endorsed from the House of Representatives today. The meeting of the House of Representatives, which is to be held at 1 p.m. at the Parliament building in capital's New Banishore, is set to pass the Second Amendment Bill related to Banking Offence and Punishment Bill 2081 and Legislation Bill 2081. In today's meeting, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Finance Bishnu Prasad Paudel is to present proposal for discussion on the bill related to banking offence and punishment 2081 along with the report prepared by the Finance Committee. Likewise, Minister for Law, Justice and Parliamentary Affairs Ajay Kumar Chaurasia is scheduled to propose for the endorsement of the Legislation Bill 2081. In the meantime, the opposition, CPN Mao Centre, has warned of obstructing the Parliament until the word violence, which was used to refer to the armed conflict, is removed from the Parliament record. Likewise, in the meeting of the National Assembly, which is slated for 1:15 p.m. today, Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Finance Bishnu Prasad Paudel is scheduled to furnish answers verbally on questions related to the Finance Ministry. The Office of the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers has warned against the transfer of government employees indiscriminately. The Prime Minister's office has said that in case of random transfer, the salary of the employee who is transferred or sitting in the office will be collected from the transferring authority. The Prime Minister's office sent a letter to the Secretary of the Federal Ministry, Bharatmani Subedi, instructing him not to go against the provisions mentioned in the Federal Civil Service Act. The Prime Minister's office has written this correspondence expressing dissatisfaction with the activities of the Federal Ministry, such as the transfer, posting and other activities of the employees. The Prime Minister's office, while reminding the provisions of Civil Act 2049, Rules 2050, has warned that in case of random transfer, the salary of the employee who is transferred or sitting in the office will be collected from the transferring authority. There is a provision in the civil law to collect salary from the concerned officer. Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has said that those absconding in the case related to fraud of cooperatives would be arrested even by taking help of Interpol. At the discussion with the Special Parliamentary Probe Committee related to cooperatives held in Singhdarbar this evening, Prime Minister Oli said that support of the Interpol could be sought after the investigation concludes. Despite efforts to arrest those at large, success remains to be achieved. Despite the issue of the red notice by the Interpol against GB Rai, who is alleged of abuse of funds of several cooperatives by injecting them into Gorkha Media Network, he is yet to be arrested. saying irregularities had increased in the cooperative sector because of the involvement of people seeking wrong benefits. Prime Minister Oli identified the lack of monitoring in the sector. He said that the cooperatives operated in a professional manner were risk-free. Prime Minister Oli also shared the commitment of implementing the recommendations of the committee. He also suggested the committee to work with the objective of ensuring that actions are not taken against innocent individuals, while those guilty were not allowed to walk free. Oli said that the government would formulate laws and ensure monitoring as well. The committee has already held discussions and consultations with individuals related to several organizations and cooperatives. The committee, formed under the leadership of CPN-UML parliamentarian Surya Bahadur Thapa on 28th May, began its works on 5th of June. The 3-month term of the committee ended on 7th September before extension of 15 days by the Parliament. The Nepali Congress and CPN-UML leaders have deemed Deputy Speaker Indra Rana unfit for office due to alleged abuse of authority, therefore applying pressure on her to resign. They warned that if she delays, they would initiate a parliamentary process. However, CPN-UML Chair and Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli has termed the discussions surrounding Deputy Speaker Rana market rumor. Questions have surfaced regarding the reason for Prime Minister Oli to make a decision from his party and then suggesting the Deputy Speaker not to run after the decision, which he termed a rumor. Questions have surfaced regarding if the pressure applied by Nepali Congress and CPN-UML to remove Indra Rana from the post of Deputy Speaker for not violating professional conduct is real. The Secretariat meeting of CPN-UML held on Friday concluded that Deputy Speaker Indra Rana Magar has abused her authority. Deputy Speaker Indra Rana raised the topic of discussion about her with the Prime Minister, who participated in the meeting of the Constitutional Council after the decision of the UML Secretariat meeting held under his leadership was announced. Rana Magar has claimed that Prime Minister Oli suggested not to follow the rumors. Question has surfaced about if Nepali Congress and UML have backtracked on their stance because of Prime Minister Oli dismissing the matter as a rumor. Despite the UML calling for action through both the party meetings and the parliament, it remains unclear why Oli has not advised the Deputy Speaker to resign. In addition to UML, Nepali Congress has also concluded that Deputy Speaker Rana had hurt the parliament and the country and therefore should furnish her resignation. Nepali Congress has claimed that the Prime Minister making a statement at the Constitutional Council contrasting to that of the organizational decisions of the two parties was respecting the designation of the Deputy Speaker. Meanwhile, CPN Maoist Centre Chair Pushpa Kamal Dahal has said that both Congress and UML would step back on removal of the Deputy Speaker. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked about their awareness of the rights of the children. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
भविष्य बनाउनु पर्छ भन्ने तर्फ म सचेत छु।
उनीहरुलाई कामहरुमा लगाउनु भएन। 18 वर्ष भन्दा मुनिका बालबालिकाहरुलाई काममा लगाउनु, घरेलु हिंसा गर्नु जस्ता क्रियाकलापमा लाग्ने व्यक्तिहरुलाई सरकारले धेरै भन्दा धेरै कारबाही गर्न आवश्यक छ।
स्वतन्त्र रूपमा विभिन्न कार्यक्रमहरुमा लाग्नको लागि, उनीहरु बाँच्ने पाउने अधिकारको लागि, उनीहरु रमाउन पाउने अधिकारको लागि म एकदमै सचेत रहेको छु।
मेरो बच्चा जति घर भित्र सुरक्षित छ अनि सचेत छु, त्यति बाहिर गएपछि सुरक्षित छ अनि सोचिरहेको छैन।
घरमा मात्रै सीमित राखेर भएन, बाहिरको कल्चर, बाहिरको सोसाइटी हाम्रो बालबालिकासँग मिलेको छैन।
उनीहरुलाई दिनुपर्ने सचेतना बच्चाबच्चीदेखि बाबुआमासम्म र उलाई सबैले त्यो विषयमा जानकार गराएको छु।
हरेक केटाकेटीहरुको भविष्य महिलाहरुसँग जोडिएको हुन्छ, उनीहरु आमा पनि हुन्, त्यसैले आफू महिलाहरु सचेत रहनुपर्छ।
बालबालिकाहरुले बाँच्न पाउने, बालबालिकाहरुले समान सहभागिता जनाउन पाउनुपर्ने र सम्मानपूर्वक जीवनयापन गर्न पाउनुपर्ने अधिकारप्रति हरेक नागरिक सचेत हुनुपर्छ।
बाल मैत्री शासनका निम्ति तिनै तहको सरकारले पनि लगानी गर्नुपर्छ। यस कुरामा म चाहिँ सचेत छु।
शिक्षा दीक्षाको चासो दिन पर्यो र हामीले पनि आफ्नो परिवारले पनि यसमा ख्याल गर्न पर्यो।
घरमा साथै समाजमा एउटा बाल मैत्री किसिमको वातावरण सिर्जना गरेर उनीहरुलाई चाहिँ स्वतस्फूर्त रूपमा चाहिँ एउटा पढ्ने, उनीहरुको विकास हुने एउटा वातावरण सिर्जना गर्न जरुरी छ।
Within a few weeks of the opening of the American chain hotel Hilton in Kathmandu, another 5-star hotel, Lemon Tree Premier, was inaugurated. With this, the number of 5-star hotels in the country has reached 25. Although investment in the tourism sector is increasing, the government has not paid attention to adequate and sustainable infrastructure.
Yet another 5-star hotel, Lemon Tree Premier, has come into operation under the management of Buddha Heritage. With this, the number of 5-star hotels has reached 25 in Nepal. Of them, 2 are in the phase of reconstruction, while 3 have yet to renew themselves. 4 more 4-star hotels have filed application at the Department of Tourism to upgrade to 5 stars by increasing investments. In addition to that, Solti Hotel is making preparations for a 5-star deluxe, while Hotel Mechi of Jhapa has added 100 rooms by increasing investment. Despite increase in investment from the private sector, infrastructures related to inviting tourists are in poor condition. However, the government says that it would pay attention to infrastructures. Around 2 trillion rupees has been invested in the tourism sector across the country. However, tourism businesses have shared their grievances regarding the risks related to return on investment because of the failure in inviting adequate tourists caused by issues including the infrastructures. Therefore, the Tourism Board has claimed that it has plans for construction of infrastructures and aggressive marketing at the international level. With 25 5-star hotels, there are a total of 199 star rated hotels across the country at the moment. More than a dozen international chains have already entered Nepal. Hotel Lemon Tree, constructed at an investment of 2.7 billion rupees, has expressed the confidence of drawing more tourists. With 190 bed capacity, 102 rooms, Lemon Tree Premium is an Indian hotel chain with its facilities at more than 180 places.
Time now for our segment, Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
Here's the question: why has the government ignored expansion of tourism infrastructures despite increasing private investment in the hotel industry? Your options are A, not in the priority, B, inadequate budget, and C, lack of pressure. Voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Time now for international update. Israeli forces killed at least 26 Palestinians across the Gaza Strip on Saturday, according to rescue workers, including 5 at another school-turned-shelter for war-displaced civilians in Gaza City. Israel's military ordered Palestinians to leave parts of Beit Lahia in northern Gaza, as the Palestinian Foreign Ministry warned that the evacuations were a prelude to the annexation of Gaza for settlement purposes. Hundreds of thousands of Israeli protesters took to the streets of Tel Aviv, calling on their government to sign a deal with Hamas and free the remaining captives held in Gaza. At least 41,182 people have been killed and 95,280 wounded in Israel's war on Gaza. In Israel, the number of those killed in the Hamas-led attacks on October 7 is at least 1,139, while more than 200 people were taken captive. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good day.